So welcome back students. Now please open your lesson. In this lesson we are going to learn about the following terms. First of all, let us begin with the terms like compressible, thunderstorm, cyclone, tornado. These are the terms that we are going to learn in this chapter. So our next point is how air exert pressure. How we can prove that atmospheric layer exert pressure on the earth's surface. The earth is surrounded by a thick cover of air called atmosphere. You already know. Now, please define atmospheric pressure as the pressure exerted by the air at any point on the earth is called atmospheric pressure at that point. So, in the previous video, I told you that the lowermost layer of the atmosphere is the troposphere, which is the nearest layer to the earth's surface. Therefore, troposphere exerts the ultimate pressure on the earth's surface. Now, in the following activities, we will see how we can prove that air exerts pressure. For this activity, activity 1, the materials required are funnels, two funnels of same size, rubber sheets and a piece of rubber tube. So what you have to do it, you take a funnel and tie a piece of the thin rubber sheet covering its mouth. Now connect the stem of the funnel to a rubber tube. When the open end of the rubber tube is open to the atmosphere, then you can observe that the rubber sheet is flat in position. But as soon we suck the air out from the funnel through the rubber tube, then what do you see? You observe that the rubber sheet gets depressed. Here in the close look you can see the rubber sheet is depressed down. So it's a very common practice we can easily experience in our daily life, that in this such type of setup, when we suck the air out through the rubber tube, then this rubber sheet is depressed towards down. In the next activity, that is activity 2, we need simply an empty tin can. It's also a very common experience to us that when we pour some boiled water to the tin can and close its mouth, then very soon it gets deformed. Now here what you have to do, pour a little water in the empty can and heat it over a burner. Then allow the water to boil for a few minutes. After boiling the water, seal the can with its cap and remove it from the burner. Okay, then in this condition, this setup, please leave the setup to cool under water for some time. Now after this, what you observe, you can see that the sealed can gets deformed. So what is the explanation of this activity? We can explain that for an empty can, in case of the first condition, the air pressure outside the can and inside the can are the same. Therefore, the structure is maintained in such way. But when the water in the can is boiled and steam pushes the air out of it, therefore the space inside the can is now filled with steam. On cooling, this steam, as you know, gets condensed to water due to the process of condensation, and the pressure inside the can gets lower. So I think it's very much clear to you that how, due to condensation, the steam then transforms into water. Therefore, the vacuum is created inside the can and pressure gets lowered. That is why the can gets deformed under the action of higher air pressure from outside. So this simple activity tells us that very much clearly that atmosphere has pressure. or air exert pressure on every containers surrounding us. So students, as you are very much familiar with the sucking the cold drinks or any other juices with a hollow straw. How it is possible? How drinking liquid with the help of shallow straw is possible? It is possible due to the atmospheric pressure. The same way, when we are sucking the air from the straw outside, due to the outside atmospheric pressure, the liquid moves up.